grandmother is getting married this afternoon. I have to get to the airport.
Don't go. I need to explain about Louisa. There's a reason why I couldn't tell you she was my daughter.
Mrs. Corey spent the night safely at Loretta's.
And Matthew?
He slept next door.
Good lady. Tell me about Iris.
She entered the hotel at midnight and has not left since.
And the security team?
In place. We are in continuous communications with them.
Okay. Good. Well, there's nothing left to do but wait.
There is one possible problem, sir. Jake McKinnon is in town. He is with Paulina Corey.
Jake McKinnon. Oh, well. What should we make of that?
So what are you doing in New York, Jake?
Top of the afternoon, Iris.
There never was a problem with the flowers, was there? The real problem crawled in through the back door while I was gone.
Actually, I came in the front door and I walked, just like a regular person.
There's nothing regular about you, Jake. Now, what the hell have you two been up to?
Nothing.
Actually, the flowers were an excuse to get you out of your hotel room. We searched it.
Why?
We were looking for proof that you're the one who's been threatening Carl and Rachel.
Oh, I see. What did you find?
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. What time is it? Oh, the sun is high in the sky. And you will never believe what I saw out of my window this morning. 2 perfect clouds in the shape of wedding rings. I mean, this day is meant for you and Carl.
I really need some coffee.
Oh, sorry, I would have brought you some, but my hands were full. This is from your intended.
Aren't they lovely?
Well, if you stop to smell the roses too long, you're going to miss your own wedding. Get going, girl. This is your big day.
Good morning, Matthew. Come in.
Morning.
Thank you very much for that information, Ito. I shall take it under consideration. More security concerns.
Well, I hope those concerns include my mother.
So which should I carry down the aisle, the gun or the bouquet?
Cass, it's time to get ready for Rachel's wedding. Honey, Felicia's waiting. Cass?
I don't need Matthew to escort me to this wedding. I have my own invitation.
So where are you planning to sit at the wedding? Ex-husband, former lover, where?
Front of the family.
Oh, right, Donna. You and Rachel are such good friends. And then there's that hostility towards Carl. And you, of course, broke up with Matt. You know, why don't you do the prudent thing here? You could just avoid all this tension and stay home.
There's no way I'm going to miss this event, or non-event, I hope.
Oh, that's lovely. You're going to a wedding that you hope doesn't happen?
Well, let's face it, I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Carl and Rachel have been given death threats, and I don't think you should make a joke out of it.
I'm not joking. I think she should take those threats very seriously. It might shake her up a little bit.
She has never been one to buckle under any kind of a threat, and you know that.
Well, maybe she should. I mean, if I had been getting threats at the time I was going to marry Carl, I might never have married him, and it would have saved me a lot of wear and tear. Donna Hudson. Yeah, she's sitting right here in front of me. Put her through. Pick up 6.
Hello, Felicia.
Felicia, it's me.
Hi, honey. Listen, I'm all set here.
Tell me when Carl's here.
Okay. I think we should be making our way to the airport, don't you?
We're running a little late here.
Okay. Listen, why don't you just call me from the car and I'll run outside, all right?
Okay, we shouldn't be too long. Listen, Maggie's going to meet us at the airport.
Good. We're going to need room in the car. We have a little tag-along coming.
That's fine. I'll see you there.
Hello, my beautiful wife.
Oh, hello. Your beautiful wife has your wedding done, so why don't you make like a quick change artist? Because Felicia's waiting.
Okay, but I need a few.
A few? Why? Aren't you ready?
Not yet. Luisa Rivera's custody hearing took a major turn today. Get this. Tomas is her father, not her brother.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And he never told you?
No, well, he and I are going to have a little heart-to-heart about that. But in the meantime, I have to file a whole new set of briefs.
Well, good. Then a plane trip is just what you'll need. You'll have plenty of time.
No, I can't. I have to put these papers through before I go, which is only going to take a few minutes, and then we'll be winging our way. The plane will be flying, not me.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't, but you have that concerned look on your face. Honey, I'm not having a relapse. It's just that this dear little girl has a chance at a new life, and her father desperately wants to hold on to her. We can relate to that, can't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you go pick up Felicia, meet me back here. I'll get the paperwork out of the way, and I'll be pressed and dressed and ready to go, I promise.
Okay, make sure you change your socks.
Oh, yes, my socks. Thank you. I would have forgotten my socks. I'll be quick. Don't worry. Yes, this is Cass Winthrop. I'd like to leave a message for Judge Butler's clerk to be on the lookout for some messengered material that needs to be processed as soon as possible. Thank you.
We didn't find anything in your room.
Well, of course not. So you wasted my time and invaded my privacy for nothing?
It depends on what you mean by nothing. Given how much you hate Carl Hutchins.
Yes, I hate Carl Hutchins. And I don't trust him. And I will say that as loud as I can and as often as I can until somebody hears me.
We heard you. That's why we searched your room.
And now that you've come up empty-handed, maybe you'll realize that my threats were justified and that Carl is the dangerous one, not me.
Would you mind answering a couple of questions before you leave?
I think you've already stepped way out of line, Jake. Don't play Grand Inquisitor with me.
What's the harm in answering a couple of questions? That is, unless you have something to hide.
Make it quick. I've got things to do.
Do you remember Barry? You said he was a client?
Yes, what about him?
Barry said he was a consultant. Consultant, client, consultant? Or D, none of the above. What's for real?
It's a foolish question, Matthew. Of course I want your mother protected. I want each and every one of us to be protected.
Carl, whoever is going to crash this wedding, they've got to have a plan, right?
Yes, but in this
so
case...
So we change our plan. We move the wedding up 1 hour. You get married, you get out of there before they can make a move.
Yes, but there's a flaw in your thinking.
What? What flaw?
Because you could not touch so much as a hair on Rachel's head, but the perpetrator will know it instantly.
There's no proof it's an inside job.
How much proof do you need, lad? Rachel and I were nearly crushed by that falling cornice at Loretta's. Yes, indeed. And who knew we were up there? Who was to know we were on Loretta's roof? And the power at the Corey household, that was turned off from inside with the doors locked. Who was let in? Who was already inside? No, it's too close to home. And it's a bit too clever.
Move it anyway. It can't hurt.
Your mother would be very upset.
Becoming your wife 60 minutes earlier?
Look, I gave her that option, Matthew. Look, let's not add to any more of this confusion. This was supposed to be the happiest of occasions. Matthew, if you had a plan that could help, I would adopt it in an instant. But this is an impossible situation, so please, let's not spoil Rachel's wedding day.
All right, well, let's let her decide. She might be willing to trade a little inconvenience for her greater safety.
Well, I wouldn't count on it if I were you. Besides, look, from what I understand, they're after me. So please, we've selected a first-class security team. Let's put our faith in them.
Well, when you make up your mind, you really stick to it.
Yes, indeed, I do. I am constant as the Northern Star.
That's Julius Caesar.
Yes, it is. Yes, he's been on my mind a great deal of late.
Tomas, give me my keys.
Maggie, don't walk away from me.
Isn't there a judge waiting for you?
So I'm late. You're more important.
Let's just talk about this when I get back, okay? Oh, come on, Tomas. What are you going to do, carjack me?
Look, I need to explain about Luisa.
Why now?
I owe it to you.
Why couldn't you explain to me months ago? Like when I first met you, or when we celebrated my birthday and you treated me like I was your family. Or after our first kiss.
I couldn't.
I thought I knew you.
Maggie,
It's not like I'm not in the middle of this already. I helped you hide Louisa from Shaw. You were protecting your daughter, and you didn't even tell me.
I never told anybody.
I am not anybody.
Maggie, you are somebody. I didn't even tell Luisa. That's important the secret was.
Not even Louisa?
What if she slipped and called me Daddy? I couldn't take that chance. I love her so much.
That's why you care so much about turning 18 and getting custody?
It's the most important thing in my life. I don't want anything to spoil it.
Tomas, you know that you could have told me your secret, and I wouldn't have told anybody.
I was afraid something was going to get screwed up, and you would.
Then I guess I was wrong. I guess you don't know me at all.
Forget about my crack about the gun, okay? I don't really want to do anything to spoil this day.
Okay, good. Come and sit down. We'll start. Now, you tell me if I pull too hard.
Okay. Ah, boy, I could really get spoiled with this pampering.
Bride should be pampered. Clothes, makeup, hair, it should all be done for you. Because this is your day. This is the day the whole world should take care of you.
Does anybody love weddings as much as you do?
No. Because in my mind, men and women were meant to be hitched. You know, we're a match set. We could always go better together, like salt and pepper and shoes and socks. And really great gin and tonic.
Ow.
It's all
Not.
right. It's okay.
Go on about love and marriage.
Well, you got to have the love first. I mean, like the way you and Carl do.
We do, don't we?
Yeah. When you find the right person to love, it's just awesome. It's powerful.
Yeah, it's amazing what love can do. And it just sneaked up on us.
Yeah, you know, the kind of love you and Carl have can really heal a lot of wounds, Rachel. Can mend those torn places in the heart. And by the way, I told you so.
Yes, you did. You saw it long before the rest of us.
Well, I had a wait-and-see attitude at first, but then I knew. I'm so happy for you. And I can't believe it happened in my shop.
I know, isn't it incredible? What luck that I just happened to walk in here.
Well, you needed a cheap room.
No, I needed a friend, and I got one. What a wonderful woman you are. You're so full of joy.
Well, I guess if I had to choose, I am a glasses half full kind of gal.
Yeah, you certainly are, and that's just exactly what I needed. I'm very grateful for you.
Likewise. You've been a real friend to me, Rachel.
Bet you didn't think I was going to turn out to be the kind of friend that is followed around by so much trouble.
Hey.
Do you
know what my father said to me when he gave me away? It was the first time. He said, 1 foot in front of the other, Lo, and don't step on your gown. And the rest, everything else will take care of itself. Did it? Every single time.
Well, you're right then. I mean, what's going to happen is going to happen. Rachel, everything's going to be fine. We've taken every precaution. And I really am lucky, aren't I? I've fallen in love with another man, and I'm going to marry the man I'm in love with. You can't get more blessed than that.
Well, that's the spirit.
Yes, that is the spirit, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to just enjoy this day and not let anybody spoil it, most especially me.
Well, good. Let's go on downstairs then, and let me try to make you even more beautiful than you already are.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll put myself in your capable hands.
Well, while I'm thinking about your hair, I want you to be thinking about what you're going to wear for luck.
Okay.
Tell us who Barry is, Iris. First you invade my privacy. Then you check on every word I say. Who do you think you are, big brother?
All that matters is Rachel's safety. And right now, this Barry guy is one big, fat question mark.
Not only that, but you've given him direct access to the entire wedding party.
Oh, he's harmless.
How do you know?
Because... Oh, dear, if you must know, he's my personal security guard.
You hired him. Since when do you need a personal security guard, Iris?
To protect me against Carl.
Carl?
Yes. I've been frightened for my life ever since I told Rachel that I thought he was behind these threats.
Barry was in the picture before that.
Well, yes, but I've been frightened for a long time.
Why?
Because I've been opposed to this union for ages, and Carl's furious with me. He knows I'm onto him, and I know that he's dying to get his hands on everything that Rachel owns.
So you hate him. So do I. So does half the world. But you don't see us with personal bodyguards.
That's because Carl never told you that he wanted you dead. Oh, look, I don't care what you believe. It's the truth. Now I have to go. Oh, just one more thing. Carl gave Rachel a gun. Think on that while you've still got time.
Rachel has a gun? What the hell is happening here?
I think you just saw Iris lie her way out of a corner. That's what's going on.
Jake, she seemed really
She had the
scared.
cassette under her bed. 10 to 1. That is the one that had the gun recording on it.
Then why didn't you confront her with it?
Because I didn't have enough proof. You know that. I'm going to keep looking.
Maybe you won't find any because
All
maybe
the
it's
evidence
Carl.
points at Iris.
I'm not so sure about that, Jake.
Oh, now you're not sure. This is great. Listen, we're not going to get anywhere going back and forth like this until we know, all right?
All right, all right. Look, it's late. I should go see if Rachel needs help getting ready.
Listen, thanks a lot for helping me get in Iris's room. You put yourself on the line.
Well, we both want the same thing. Meaning to get at the truth.
Right.
So I'll see you at the wedding.
Well, that is if I can get past the security. I'm not exactly on the A-list.
I'll take care of it. I'll tell Rachel I want you to be there.
Okay, I'm ready. Where's Frankie?
She's coming. What's with the camera? It's a new hobby, darling?
It's a wedding. Half of the photos on the planet are from somebody's wedding.
Yeah, but this isn't your wedding, remember?
Well, it's for posterity.
You know, if you're planning on sneaking a few candid shots to use on KBA Wise Gossip News, you could at least be honest enough to say that.
Fine. It's for the record.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, Rachel is getting a permanent record of marrying a known criminal.
Oh, I see. I see. And after you get your fill of Carl and Rachel, then what are you going to do? Take a few shots of Matt in his morning coat? Would you stop that?
You know, I don't know how many times I have to tell people that it's over between the two of us. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Well, I heard that, but I'm not the one in this room that you should be trying to convince.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Hi. Good you're here. Oh, listen, I got an errand to run. I will meet you at the car.
Okay. I think we'll make it to the airport. We won't even have to beat the speed limit, all right?
All right.
Where's the curly-haired guy?
He's still at the office.
Really? I thought he was going to clear his schedule. What happened to him?
He got swamped with some last-minute paperwork. We're going to pick him up on the way to the airport.
Is everything all right?
I don't know. I hope so. So, come on.
Okay, right behind you.
Maggie, wait, don't go. Please. Look, I don't blame you for being angry. I didn't like keeping a secret away from you, Maggie. Kate even wanted me to tell you about Luisa.
So why didn't you?
Because at first, I didn't know you too well. When we got closer, I was afraid of what you might think of me.
I have never judged you, Tomas.
There's always a first time.
No, there's not.
How many daughters show up as crown bearers at the father's prom?
Not too many, I guess.
Get that right.
So tell me about this girl in Port Jarvis.
Her name is Angela. She's Luisa's mother.
Okay.
Maggie, I want us to be okay, too. I never meant to hurt you.
Were you in love with her?
I thought I was. But I was only trying to convince myself. I didn't realize it until I came here. And now that I've been here, I've learned a lot of things. About how I feel. About the...
Rivera? The judge wants to see you.
5 minutes, can you wait?
Take it at your own risk, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I have to go.
I'll see ya.
I hate to say no to a bridegroom. I so rarely do. But the bride will not only not let you set eyes on her, but she won't let you set ears on her either. So if I were you, I would just humor her. Yes. Okay. See you at the church, Ducky. You're hanging pretty tough on this tradition stuff.
I don't want to tempt fate. I love my hair. Looks very natural.
Well, your hairstylist did a pretty terrific job. I do say so myself.
She did. You have all the bragging rights today.
Well, then, Rachel Corey, soon to be Hutchins, you are a masterpiece. And a very special lady.
Come in. We're decent.
Hi, bride son here.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay, great.
Good. Listen, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
No. No, don't you go anywhere. Whatever you have to say, you can say in front of Loretta. She's family.
Okay. Just hear me out. Yesterday I asked Carl to delay the wedding. Today, I suggested that he bump it up an hour. He shot me down both times.
You have to put it that way.
I appreciate your concern, but Carl knows what he's doing.
I think you're being foolish with your safety here.
We have taken every reasonable precaution.
What's reasonable when you're getting death threats?
A monastery in Tibet. We're going to go through with this wedding, and I'm going to enjoy this day. We're going to be safe.
You can always be safer. Please, just consider delaying the wedding.
We're going to go through with this wedding as planned and on schedule. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, all right? We're going to be fine. I'm going to enjoy this day.
That's what Carl said you'd say.
Yes, well, he knows me very well.
He also defended his position by quoting Shakespeare. He referred to himself as constant as the Northern Star. That's Julius Caesar.
That's the place the quote in the threats came from.
Yes, I know where it comes from. He enjoys irony. The darker, the better.
What if it's not an accident? Listen, Mom, I'm worried about you.
Look, we've done enough worrying for a lifetime. I'm not going to worry today. This is my wedding. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not going to talk about safety anymore.
Sorry
all right?
to interrupt, but I just wondered if I could just have one last, and I do mean last word with you, please.
You look at this. You're more in demand than Streisand tickets.
Would you mind in private? Thank you.
We'll be outside.
All right, what is it, Iris? Rachel, is this the gun Carl gave you?
I will tell you one last time. This is my wedding day. I'm not going to talk about safety today or guns.
We have to. Because I believe it could save your life.
Forget about the gun.
I can't. I've been up all night worrying about this gun.
Why? I'm the one who had the gun. You didn't.
Do you realize the implications of this?
The implications are in your imagination, Iris. Contrary to what you imagine, Carl did not give me that gun so that I could get bumped off later. I'm here, standing in front of you, talking to you, aren't I?
Did you even check to see if it was loaded?
It's loaded. Put the gun down.
It could be defective, or it could be rigged.
Put the gun down, Iris.
Do you realize that these guns can be rigged so you can kill the person who fires it?
Put the gun down.
You shouldn't even have a gun on your wedding day of all
Yes, I
days.
agree with you. Nothing's going to happen today. Nothing's going to spoil this day, although you're giving it a good college try.
Rachel, I don't want to spoil this day. I've been really worried about you.
All right, we'll try not to be worried, okay? Nothing's going to happen today. Try to think of all the good things that could happen during this ceremony today.
Then you are going to go ahead with it.
I told you I would.
There's nothing else for me to do, is there?
No.
Except maybe help you get ready.
All right. Good.
Rachel, I do want what's best for you. I always have, you know that.
Yes, I know that.
Hi. I thought you might need some help before I get dressed and ready.
Oh, what a lovely idea. I've been trying to figure out how to work some blue into this color scheme. Now, do I wear a blue ribbon or put a blue flower in my bouquet?
Actually, I was thinking of something a little more along the lines of a sixpence in your shoe.
Oh, how cute. That really is a sixpence.
I got it from the bank this morning.
Oh, aren't you cute? I love it. Thank you.
Ooh, Loretta. Nice hair.
I wanted it to just be natural and look the way I
It
always
looks
look.
great.
This came for you.
Thank you. Pretty wrapping.
One word to describe that package. Expensive.
Wait, who's it from?
I don't know. Amanda.
Let me, sir.
I'm all sixes and sevens.
It's my pleasure to assist you on your wedding day.
Yes, but please. Sorry. I didn't expect, that I would get the pre-wedding jitters. Thank you, Ida.
Hello, Ito. How you doing? Hello, Mr. Bridegroom.
Jake, I've been expecting you.
Great, then I'll have a sherry.
No drinks. No conviviality, no charm for someone who comes to me with nothing but accusations.
That's what you're expecting. You have the wrong guy. I'm merely here to tell you that there's no doubt in my mind Iris is behind the threats.
Would you excuse us, please, Ita? I don't have a great deal of time, Jake. I'm on my way to the church.
Oh, then I'll make this quick and neat.
First, an explanation. Why do you come here offering me information?
Because you need it.
So what? You loathe me. You hate the Coreys. Why do you come here now offering me counsel?
No more questions, Carl. You just listen, all right? Found an empty cassette underneath Iris's bed this morning. I think she set up the taped gun shop business.
Where's the proof in that?
Got this. She came to me a while back. She wanted me to help her unseat you at Corey.
There's got to be more.
She said she's afraid of you. So afraid that she's hired a goon named Barry who's carrying the piece.
What, to protect yourself?
Maybe. Maybe not. Give Iris hates you as much as I do.
And with that in mind, I have to ask you again, why do you come here like the dark-haired raven with your dire warnings?
For all I care, Carl, you could go down in a mudslide the second before you say I do. I just don't want anyone else going with you.
Paulina. Yes, of course. Of course.
What I told you about Iris. Now, if I were you, I would make sure that she and her gun-toting goon don't try to pull anything. See you at church.
Yes, we're here, ready to go. Hi, honey. Are you ready? Oh, why don't I check upstairs? Maybe he's still in the shower. Okay. Cass? Sweetie?
Frankie,
What are you doing?
filing.
I can see that, but we have to go to Rachel's wedding, and you're not even dressed yet.
There's filing that has to be done.
Honey, it can wait. We have to go.
No job is finished until the paperwork is done.
You need a doctor? I can go call one. I'll take care of it. You go to the wedding. No, I can't. I can't leave you. No, you go. Rachel needs her friends with her today. You, give her our love and, tell her that Cass wasn't up to going. Make up something for Donna, okay? Honey, I can't leave you here alone. No, I'm not alone. I have Cass. I'll call you the minute I get there, all right? Okay. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
Maggie.
Tomas, you can't be here. Don't you know what they do to escape prisoners? They could put you away for years,
Maggie,
maybe more.
I didn't escape. Cass arranged to get me out on bail. I'm free.
You're free? You can go home?
Well, with one condition. I can't go near the Griffin's house or see Louisa without clearing it with Miss Shaw.
Well, then why'd you come all the way out here? I mean, if you're not trying to skip past customs.
Because I have something to tell you, and I didn't get the chance before.
No. It's okay. I've done a lot of thinking, and I understand why you weren't straight with me about the secret. It was
Maggie,
your call. No, really. Now it all makes sense why you didn't want to be close to me.
That's not right. There's something important I want to tell you.
Maggie? Why aren't you on the plane?
Oh, they're refueling.
Oh, yeah. All right, while we wait, chocolate? Chocolate?
Would you ladies excuse us? I have to talk to Maggie alone.
Oh, okay. Want to have some of that? Well,
I'm sorry, Frankie.
you don't have to apologize. Can you tell me what happened?
I wanted to go upstairs to change. And I put my foot on the stair. And then I couldn't get myself up. Why?
Because you're tired. You did a lot of work today.
I haven't finished.
Let's think about all the good things you did today, okay? You got Tomas out of jail. And you may even get Louisa back for him and Kate.
Oh, but what about Rachel? We're her friends. We should be there to see her get married.
It'll be okay. She'll understand and we'll send good thoughts.
Oh, but it'll hurt her so much. I can't hurt anybody else.
You have not hurt anyone. You are the kindest, most loving man I have ever known. You help people every day.
I try.
You do. You help me.
I do.
Every single day. Because you love me.
No.
It's okay. It's all right, honey. It's okay.
What do you mean that the limo is here? You didn't even tell me that.
Relax, you got plenty of time.
Men always say that, and then they show up a half hour late with their tie undone, shoe missing.
Now, Carl, I'm sure his creases will be perfectly fresh. Would you let me put this away for you?
Yes, would you, darling?
Yeah.
Aren't you going to open that?
Oh, no. I want some private time with Amanda after my wedding, and that's how I'll get it.
I'm sure she'll be thinking of you today.
That's right. And that gift was her way of telling you that.
Well, her first priority is Allie's safety.
Just like your safety is ours.
Matthew.
All I'm gonna say about it, this is a special day for you. I want you to be happy. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it so.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're our best man.
Me too. I'm gonna go to the church. You want me to take the flowers?
Yes, would you, darling? Thank you. That'd be a big help. Okay, see you there.
See you there.
Okay. It's mirror time.
Oh.
Let's take one final look at the blushing bride.
Oh, hardly blushing. How's my hair? Is it okay?
You do look lovely, Rachel.
By
Thank you.
George, I think we've done it. Ladies, we've got ourselves a bride.
Okay, let's go over the list.
Okay.
Something old, something new, something borrowed.
I don't have that.
Oh, Rachel. I've got something I'd like to give you. Hank gave it to me. He said it symbolized a hope for the future.
Iris. It's just lovely. Thank you.
I'd like you to take it with you today.
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you very much.
Okay, where were we? Something old.
I don't have that either.
I do. In fact, I have two of them. I don't want any wisecracks.
Loretta.
Here we are.
Look at those.
Loretta, they're priceless.
I wore those at my very first wedding, and I've saved them all this time because I knew the time would come when somebody very special would need them.
Oh, aren't you a dear? Thank you.
You know, just looking at these makes me remember how happy I was that day. And you are going to be just as happy.
I will. Thank you all. I'll treasure them. All right, guys, I think we have everything on our list. We have your dresses new. You have blue in your bouquet.
Yep.
You have my penny in your shoe.
That's right, I do.
I feel like we're all giving her away, don't you?
Yeah, a few more hours, she'll be out of my hair.
Wait till Carl sees you. You look spectacular. Doesn't she, Iris?
Oh, yes, Carl will be very pleased.
Words can do no justice to what I'm feeling, dear lady. There's only one way to put this. Will you marry me, Rachel?
Rachel, what if Carl is behind all these threats? What if this is all a setup?
There are always ways to be safer. At least consider delaying the wedding.
I think she's ready.
Looks that way to me. Rachel,
I'm sorry, excuse me.
I think you're all set, honey. Next step is the church. And you'll be Mrs. Carl Hutchins.
Would you mind terribly if I had a moment by myself?
Sure. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just need a moment.
Sure, we'll be downstairs.
Yes, wait a minute. Thank you all so much. You've made me feel very loved this afternoon, and I appreciate it. Darling.
We all love you. I know. I love you, too. I'll be right there, okay?
Ito, it's Rachel Corey. Has Carl left yet?
It's come back, hasn't it?
I'm afraid it has. Let me take you home.
I can't, not yet.
Honey, please. There is nothing more you can do here today. You have to rest.
Oh, please help me.
Okay, who do you want me to call?
Dr. Bradford.
Okay. Dr. Bradford's office, please. Yes, this is Mary Frances Frame. I need to speak to Dr. Bradford. It's an emergency. Honey, Dr. Bradford is with a patient.
This is gas my throat. And I need to see Dr. Bradford right away, please.
It wasn't a secret, Maggie. That's not why I was pushing you away. I wanted to be with you a lot.
Then why did you stop yourself?
Because I was more trouble than you needed, okay?
Tomas, I am not afraid of trouble. You know that.
Look, all I know is the last time that I felt, the last time that I let myself.
Maggie, come on, we're going to be late.
Oh, yes,
boarding
let's
late.
hustle.
We're late already.
I'm sorry.
Maggie, Maggie.
No, Tomas, what is it? What are you trying to tell me?
I'm trying to tell you I love you.
Sweetheart, come on. He will be here when you get back. Now, come on, we're going to be late.
I'll be thinking about you.
Mr. Hutchins has left for the church, madam. Is there a problem?
No, Edo, I guess I was just checking. Thank you very much. Oh, darling. You're not supposed to see me before the wedding. It's terribly bad luck.
Who's looking? I'm here to make sure you get to the church.
Tomorrow, on Another World, it's time for Carl and Rachel to walk down the aisle. But will this wedding go off without a bang? Find out tomorrow on Another World, only on NBC Daytime.